Hey man, what's going on, guys? Juice here, man. I got another video for you. As Jayden Daniels and the LSU Tigers, week in and week out, this guy just performs at a level that he's one of the best players in the country this year. He's probably going to go down, man, as the second best quarterback that we ever had. I mean, of course, Joe Burrow's number one, but Jayden Daniels, man, I know I kind of hate comparing the two, but no, Jayden Daniels is outstanding football player, outstanding person. As again, man, 500 yards of offense. He had over 600 against Florida last week, and this week he puts up 500 against Georgia State. And LSU it was a weird game play calling. It seemed like they didn't run the ball much at all with the running backs. It seemed like they wanted to put the focal point on Jayden Daniels again, and for him to put up some good numbers. He played well into the second half. I was surprised at that. He did throw for 400 yards, with 6 touchdowns, and he also ran for 2, and he had 96 yards on the ground. Malik Neighbors, 8 catches, 140 yards, 2 touchdowns. LSU's blessed with a great offense, and our defense continues to be subpar. As they're a little subpar yesterday, especially in the first half. Georgia State scored in the opening possession. Then they had a 44-yard touchdown run. We still can't stop the run, and it doesn't matter who we play. So it is what it is at this point with LSU's defense. They're just garbage. It's not going to change until next year, until we get somebody else in here. I still think Matt House is gone. I don't think he's going to be the coach for the defense next year. I hope not. But so Jayden Daniels had 10 carries for 96 yards, and then after that, Caleb Jackson only had 4 carries. Trey Holly had 4 carries. Josh Williams had 3, and then you had 2 guys, Noah Kane and with 1, and Brian Thomas, the receiver, he had 1 for a -6 yards. So LSU really didn't run the football like I thought. When they got a big lead, I thought they were going to run the ball more in the second half. But they threw the ball 30 times, only ran it 23. I think this was by design. I think they wanted to get Jayden Daniels' numbers up because of the Heisman Trophy. I just think that's what it is. It's just the Heisman Trophy. And next week when they play Texas A&M, it's going to be more of the same thing. You're going to see it's the Jayden Daniels show. He's going to throw the ball all around the field. He's going to run it, and hopefully, look, we're going to need Jayden Daniels to beat Texas A&M because our defense is so bad. We're going to need Jayden Daniels to put up 500 yards of offense and score 50 points. It is what it is. For LSU's defense is horrible. Horrible. As we allowed 148 yards on the ground defensively, 4.8 yards per rush. There's no reason why the defense should have allowed that many rushing yards against Georgia State. We should have better athletes, and our schemes should be better, and to allow them to score that many yards. But it's been week in, week out with this football team. The defense is just not good. And if we just had an average defense, we'd be in the conversation for the playoffs. Is what it is, though. But Jayden Daniels impresses again. 413 yards passing, 6 touchdowns, no interceptions, and he had 96 yards on the ground and 2 rushing touchdowns. Is anything this guy can't do? Let's look at his stats for the year real quick. He's thrown for 3,500, almost 3,600 yards. We'll get that next week. And then, he might get, depending upon how many yards he throws for next week, he could be over 4,000 yards passing for the season, 36 touchdowns, only 4 interceptions on the year. So he's been phenomenal. He's been phenomenal. And like I said in the last video, we're going to miss this dude next year. Goes without saying. This guy's a phenomenal talent, and he really has improved from last year to this year. Just like Joe Burrow did in 2018 to 2019. Joe Burrow took a big step in those 2 seasons. Jayden Daniels took a big step from last year to this year. And, after last year, I was like, no, this guy's, he's probably not going to have a career in the NFL. But for what he's done this year, yeah, Jayden Daniels definitely is going to be in the NFL. Hopefully he doesn't go to a team in the NFC South. hopefully he goes to the AFC. Honestly, I don't want to see him. I don't want to see him in the NFC. It means the Saints have to play him. Anyway, have a good one, and enjoys y'all's day. Have a good one. Go Tigers.